Hey there folks, and welcome back to the Gamer's Grotto. Tonight we're going to be playing 13. I was trying to get Shenmue to work, but unfortunately it's still pretty much screwed up there. Apparently my save files are all corrupted, and I don't know what to do about that, so I'm probably going to put Shenmue 1 on the back burner, or perhaps permanently. We were pretty close to the end of the game anyway. We didn't have much left. We had one more fight, and then we would have ended up on the ferry and to go to Hong Kong, so there wasn't much left of that playthrough anyway. So we'll probably just pick up with Shenmue 2 at some point, if that even works. If not, we'll do Shenmue 3. Anyway, so this is 13. This is based on the French graphic novels of the same name. This was a PS2 game that got a PS5 remaster a couple of months back. Stars Adam West and David Duchovny, as well as singer-songwriter Eve. So all three of them are in this game. It's a really interesting shooter. Reminds me a lot of GoldenEye 007. So we're gonna hop right into this right now. Let's play some Eve. Some Eve? What the hell am I saying? Let's play some 13, not Eve. Let's play some 13 on the PS5.
I can't remember a thing.
Do you think you can make it to the truck? Huh?
The helicopter. I remember.
They spotted you! Get off the boat! Now! Kim here! Do you read me?
Search all the cabins! Hey! I've got him!
Jump!
Shoot him!
Ow. My head.
Sir? Sir, can you hear me? I'll take you to the first aid station. Try to walk. Be careful. Damn it. Helen? It's Janet. I just picked up an injured man on Brighton Beach. He's got no ID and can't remember a thing. I need to bring him in for a CAT scan as soon as possible. An hour? Perfect, we're on our way.
How are you feeling? Still no memory? I found this key in your pocket. Ever heard of Winslow Bank?
Here. Who's that?
Tom. Yeah? Not a good time. Tell the mongoose.
So not even a couple of minutes into the game, and we're already into the action. So I originally played this game back in the day on the PS2. This remaster has received a lot of negative criticism as well as positive criticism. So I personally don't mind it. It's not that bad. Yes, so we basically have no recollection of our identity, and we're being shot at by random guns. Unlockables. Always a thing in classic shooters. Especially back in the day. Correctly, there should be ammo stored on some of these folks. Now, interestingly enough, on the original game, this was all boarded off, so you couldn't go into the water. It looks like for this remaster, they did an entire undersea, which isn't necessary. There's nothing down here we need. So it's interesting that it's all rendered in when it's not really required. Oh. I always love when my controller just disconnects like that. God love the PS5. Controllers that last a day, if that. It's the one thing I hate about the console. Alright. So interestingly enough, the cutscenes in between missions are all in PS2 quality, with the main gameplay in next-gen quality, which is kind of interesting that they
Please step up to the teller, sir.
went through the trouble of redesigning all of the levels, but not touching the cutscenes, which is interesting. I don't know if I would have gone for that approach, but I guess it's nostalgic, I should say.
Mr. Roland? It's been such a long time. I assume you want to access your safe?
Mr. Roland? It's been such a long time.
May I have your key? Right this way, please.
Yeah. I'll just hop over, shall I?
As you can see, we've upgraded our security system.
We're just gonna leave the door open?
You can't be too careful.
Okay,
in today's
whatever.
world,
Yeah.
right?
Can't be too careful. You just left the door wide open. Are we going? Okay. That was a weird, creepy smile that wasn't unnecessary.
Hello, James. Mr. Roland would like to access his safe.
Hello, Mr. Roland.
Oh.
It's
thanks.
still at the far end of the room. Call me when you're ready to come out.
A bomb? What a surprise.
Carrington was right. They took the bait. That's the motherlode right there. The 20 would kill to get their hands on those files. We'll incriminate all of them, from number 20 to number 1. What do you plan on doing on that boat? Confidential, huh? Oh, I get it. Well, if it's another one of that girl's ideas, I'd watch her 6. She's nothing but trouble. Go ahead, set the bomb.
Mr. Roland, what's going on?
What's going on? You know, bad gas, Taco Bell.
I've fallen into my own trap.
Now, I will say that even in the original game back on the PS2, I thought that David Duchovny kind of did a bad job. He just sounds so unenthusiastic.
Well.
The entire game. He sounds like he doesn't want to be here.
I don't get this security system.
Like he doesn't want to be in this game at all.
How do you lower the gates?
Which is weird, because every other voice actor in the game, like Adam West, does a stellar job as Carrington, but David Duchovny as 13 just kind of like telephones in his lines, which is kind of weird, because there's no enthusiasm whatsoever in his voice. And I mean, you could play that off as him having amnesia, but I almost feel like he just doesn't care. Like this is something his agent got him, and he's just doing it for the money. But yeah, I've seen him do better video games than this. He was in Area 51. He was also in the X-Files game on the PC. and he actually did much better in those roles. In this, he's just blah.
Don't panic! Please, stay calm!
Alright, so we're going to wait for this guard to come all the way up here, and then turn around, and then we'll just take care of him. How do you crouch while holding a chair? That seems like that would be very awkward. So we don't want to kill any of these guards. If you shoot any of these guards, it's an instant game over. Oh, idiot. Alright, so before we go over to the other side, I believe there's a med kit. Yes. There'll also be a first aid vest, bulletproof vest behind there.
Inform the Mulder. Get him over here now. Bunch of pissants.
That's all you gotta say to the guard? Bunch of pissants? Alright. Is that his orders? Bunch of pissants? Now let's take care of this guy. Allah! He was supposed to say alert. He got a fist to the head before he could do that. Alright. Nothing there.
Where the hell is he? Alert!
Did the other guards seriously not hear him? That's kind of funny. Should be one. No. Armor didn't even go down. That's interesting. Given how many times I was shot.
Alarm is driving me crazy. If this robber would just take a hostage, then we could shut the damn thing off.
Okay. Yeah, why not? You asked for it.
What the?
Come over here, guys. What are you doing? How do you not see me?
Alert!
Oh, there you go. All right. Don't need her anymore.
Hey you! Freeze! Drop the piece!
What are you doing, sir? Just come out and fight. Don't need no aerobics lessons. Alright. We got everything. You drop a gun? Yes, you did.
Central here. Calling all units in the vicinity of Winslow Bank. Please come in.
Central, this is Car 5. The unit is already at the scene.
Copy that, Car 5. Standing by.
Drop your weapon!
Steve Rowland, you are under arrest for the murder of William Sheridan. Amnesia, eh? Indeed, there is no better defense.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say, Bannon, will be used against you in court of law. You have the right.
What good's a lawyer when you can't remember a thing?
In your deposition, you even added that you don't feel like a killer. How touching. But the law doesn't operate on feelings, now does it? It operates on evidence, which I have in spades. Emery, the snapshots, please. Look at this photograph. See the impact on the back of the head? Where did the bullet come from, in your opinion? That building there, see? Right in the line of sight. And who have we here? Well, need I get a mirror, or are you finally going to confess to the assassination of...
Agent Scott, line 1.
So where's that file?
You're not going to believe this, Colonel. Steve Rowland's military file is missing from the Pentagon, and they're positive your man was killed in a mission down in Mexico over 2 years ago.
Well, his widow's in for a surprise. But before we announce your resurrection, Captain Rowland, we're going to... What the hell's going on here?
Hey! Don't move. I'll get you out of those cuffs. Great to see you again, Steve. Listen, Mongoose has found you. Meet me on the roof. And don't go using G-Men for target practice, okay?
The girl from the bank.
Alright, so now we're in the secret offices of the FBI. I don't know how it's secret if it's in a massive building, but sure. I always like to look in these to make sure that there's no ammo or anything. Doesn't look like we have anything. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here, I think. I don't think there's anything on here. Nope. Alright.
preposterous. Hold on. They just blew up the door. What? Do they realize who they're messing with?
Do not kill FBI agents, so we'll be using our hands. At least for now.
Alert!
Oh! Oh!
Okay. There was something in there after all. Have some wine. There you go. I hope there will be flying cars in 2019. Boy, are you disappointed. There's anything in here.
My God, they're storming the building!
What do they want?
I don't know, but they have an RPG.
Do you need backup?
No! Hold your positions!
How did... Okay, I was gonna say, how did that guy not see me way in the distance? I'm standing right here, crouching right here, throwing knives at his buddies. Okay. Oh, okay. Doesn't look like there's anything in that vent aside from like a stealth approach, I suppose. So technically, I could have. I guess I could have avoided all these guys by stealthily going through the vent, but I don't think it's necessary because if I remember correctly, there's no special achievement for being all stealthy throughout the game. So there's really no point in a stealth approach. There's really nothing in there. Now there should be an unlockable up here. Yep. That is a button I can't press. Alright. Can I mess with the slide projector? Nope. Federal Specialist Police Unit prevents terrorist attack at the city center. Okay. I don't know why those guards always say alert. Because they're not really doing anything after saying that. They're just screaming it and then shooting. It would make more sense to say alert and then go, you know, pull an alarm of some kind instead of just screaming it and shooting. It reminds me of the original Perfect Dark, where the guards would just scream.
Where are you keeping your suspects?
Like that. What? Where the hell were you? Behind the door? Wait. I swore there was another guard. Hold up. He's gotta be hiding. He's gotta be hiding in this room. Oh. I guess I killed him? Alright. Also, the music just randomly stopped, so I'm guessing I killed everybody. Or not.
Look out! The floor's rotted out!
The hell kind of an FBI building is this? Let's be honest. This is pretty bad. This looks like something from The Last of Us at this point. It's like half the building's fine, the rest is just foliage and rotting floorboards. Hey Frank, welcome to the FBI. Your office is in the dilapidated part of the building. Just look for the termites, the rotten floorboards, and the plants everywhere. You can't miss it. Is there a point to doing all of this? Is there something over here? Apparently not. Wait a minute, what? Okay, hold on. This is just where I... Okay.
The FBI's got undercover officers in Brooklyn. That's where the guy was transferred. Hurry, 110 Sterling Street.
They're after me, apparently. That would... Oh, cigarettes. Thought there was ammo for a second. Doesn't look like there's any ammo here.
Hey, over here. Seeing me again doesn't do anything for you, does it? I can't believe it. You really have lost your memory.
Who are you?
I'm Major Jones, first officer for General Carrington. Ring a bell? Carrington went missing 3 days ago. He was leading a parallel investigation into President Sheridan's assassination. He's the only one who can get you out of this mess. It's not safe here. Over the wall. Let's go.
Yeah, say that louder so that the guys can overhear. Come on.
Here.
That was a weird backup for the cutscene. Right in front of her, then you just jump back 5 feet.
I'll go first. Now you. I'm waiting on a call from an informant. He knows where they're holding Carrington.
Over there, with the woman!
They're out of range. Use the scope. Good job.
Just make sure there's nothing over here. Oh!
Go down the other side. I'll cover you.
What the hell's down here? Just ammo? I mean, that works, I suppose. I figured there would be an unlockable down here. That's kind of a weird, kind of a weird spot. Oh, that works. Yeah. Okay. All right. What are you doing exactly, sir? Wandering around like an idiot. Alright. Should be all of you. come from? Were you just standing here? Also, hold the fuck. Where's this going? Because if this goes right up to the top where we were, I question why we had to use the, Oh no, okay. I was gonna say, I question why we had to use the grapple system if we could have just taken the stairwell.
All clear. Get a running start.
Besides, those old West Coast were a bunch of crap. More fights with one with a double barrel shotgun to the back than a six-shooter showdown outside the awesome room. Back then, it was better to fire off a lot of lead than try to show off with a single shot.
No kidding.
Well, guy sounds like he doesn't give two shits what his buddy has to say. He's just there for the conversation. Not even there for the conversation. Alright, I don't think there is. Oh, no, we're already at full.
Cowboys just ain't what they used to be.
We're already at full, armor.
Look out! Sniper!
How did that miss? For fuck's sake.
This way! No time to check the view. Let's go.
But the view's so nice. What's wrong with checking the view while being shot at? Ooh. Sniper rifle ammo. Anything down here? No. Doesn't look like it. Unless there's a... no. Okay. So why would you do that? Now, this is the stupid. Why would you walk in all stealthily and then you throw a grenade? It's so dumb. It's so unnecessary. Yeah, now you've alerted everybody. Brilliant partner we have. And also, I don't know if they were around to hear the grenade being tossed. Why the hell weren't they around when the door was being kicked in? They were like, it's just the door. It's fine. The doors get kicked in all the time. Let's finish our coffee and donuts. We'll check it out later. It's probably a raccoon. Oh, there's anything over here. That's a monumentous waste of ammo.
Dang, I knew I shouldn't have let you go on that boat alone.
I agree. Look at the fine mess you got me into. All because I went on a boat.
Roger that. What do you got?
Roger? Why is the subtitle say Roger? It should be R-O-G-E-R, no.
I'm telling you, they're in there. Give me the RPG!
It's so wonderful. Alright. Oh, okay. I thought I'd have like 12 shots. What? Don't. There we go. I was wondering why that barrel wasn't exploding.
Deactivate the security system. I can't reach the landing strip.
Yeah, give me a sec. Let's see if there's anything here to grab. Is there any ammo over here? Let's shoot it down. No. What? How did they not see her? What? Is she just... It's like she's Ellie from The Last of Us. They just don't notice her. Where did he even go? What is this man doing? Are you out for a jog? Is that what we're doing? Weirdo.
Don't tell me she's taking off without me.
No. Why would she do that? Good job, David Duchovny. Good job, yes. She's just rescued you, and now she's just leaving you here to die.
get far in this bird. Alright, here we go. Fort Emerald, 12 o'clock.
Borrow attack choppers often?
You've really lost it, haven't you?
Hey Novus, how are you doing this evening? We're just playing the PS5 remake of XIII, which is a PS2 game that was very popular back in the day. Starred Adam West, David Duchovny, and singer-songwriter Eve. One sec here. Alright. It's not a bad game. I actually like this remaster. It's actually really nice.
What are you doing?
I know when it first came out it had a lot of bugs, at least a lot of people said it did. But I've already beaten the game countless times and I've not encountered
the bodies later.
Any real game-breaking glitches.
Frozen.
And all in all, the game seems to run pretty well. And it's quite fun. It reminds me a lot of classic 007 GoldenEye. It's from that time period where first-person shooters were just a load of fun more than anything else. Before all the Call of Duties and before all the Halos, we had these like classic-style shooters where the enemies were pretty dumb. They were bullet sponges.
Didn't 007 GoldenEye come out on the N64 or the GameCube?
It was on the N64, initially. Now, it had a remake, which replaced...
Rescue Carrington and get the hell out.
It had a remake, which replaced, Pierce Brosnan's Bond with
this can't be good.
Daniel Craig. And that came out on the PS3, if I remember correctly. I do actually have that game for my PS3, but I have no way of streaming classic PS3, PS2 era games, not without a capture card, and I don't have anything like that. At least not at the moment. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. It's based off of the 13.
The Last of Us. It was really good.
I did. I absolutely did. I just finished it actually before I started streaming. I'm very impressed. I originally was iffy about Bella Ramsey as Ellie because I figured because she's British, like very British, I didn't think she'd be able to pull it off. But she did a really good job. She definitely has the attitude of Ellie, which is really nice. And Pedro Pascal as Joel Miller was also really good. He definitely had the voice down pat. And honestly, it's not that surprising because I read in interviews that during the game's production, both Bella Ramsey and Pedro Pascal were given PS5s and copies of The Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2 to play. So Neil Druckmann, who was heavily involved in The Last of Us TV series production, was the one who gave them both PS5s and copies of The Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2 to play, so that they could really delve into the characters and know exactly what they were doing before production began. So I think that was one of the smartest things they could have done, because that really brought out the characters in the TV series, right? Because they knew what they were going into. They knew the roles and exactly what they were going to be doing. Now, to some degree, obviously, the TV series was not carbon copy of the game, but there is a lot of scenes from the game that did make it into the TV series. But all in all, I'm quite impressed with it.
Are they going to make the second one part of the TV show too?
So, okay, so from my understanding, yes. So from my understanding, this series is going to be quite long. I think there's 25 episodes in total that are going to be coming out consecutively. So the next episode comes out next Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what it would be for you, but if you're on Eastern Standard Time, it's going to be around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next Sunday. It looks like the next part of the series, they're going to be heading off to the museum if it follows the game. If it follows the first game, anyway. But yes, from my understanding, they are going to cover both The Last of Us Part 1 and 2 in that series. So, at some point in the series, Ellie will be grown up, or at least a bit old. Now, whether that's going to be in Season 1 or Season 2, I don't know. But from what I heard, it's already been renewed for a second season based on ratings and reviews and everything already. Because the reviews for it have been kind of through the roof. Like, I haven't heard of a single complaint. Actually, a lot of people are saying it's the first time a video game to TV series adaptation was done properly. But you can thank the fact that the creator of the game series had a lot to do with the TV series. So that's probably why it did so well. How did I miss all those shots? Alright. You coming up the stairs? What was that? You're just going to wave your hands in front of the gun? Is that how you're cooling it off? With just waving your hand across it? It doesn't work like that. Ooh, yes, please. And I need your key. I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. Alright, let's get out of here. I think we're done here. There's really nothing. I don't even think we can go out that door. Alright. Just throws away the key. I mean, I guess you don't need it anymore. But yeah, so 24. What am I was going to say 24. 24 is not based on this, and 24 has nothing to do with this. 13 is based off of a French graphic novel series from back in the day about a gentleman who wakes up with amnesia and doesn't really know anything other than the fact that he assassinated the President of the United States. He doesn't remember his name, he doesn't remember what he did. As the game goes on, and as the comics and graphic novels go on, you quickly learn that he is technically a secret agent of sorts. Who is wanted by practically everybody. He's kind of a wanted man. Alert! think just in case there's any more guys that end up following, we're gonna shut that. Because these guards aren't that smart as they go over to that building and pull the lever to bring back the bridge, because they're really not that smart. Alright. What? Oh, right. How? Okay, hold the fuck up. Why is that missing? How did I miss every single one of those shots when I was aiming right at him? That's kind of weird. So the objective here is we're going to be infiltrating this base and rescuing General Carrington, I believe his name is, who is voiced by Adam West, best known as Batman in the 1960s. Shithead Anderson, yeah, nice name.
Open the crates and
BTW, my name is Sheephead.
No, your name's Austin. I know exactly who you are. I know exactly who you are. You can't fool me. We need to quietly dispose of all of these guards. We don't want any of these guys to raise the alarm here, because it could jeopardize
the 4 main generators.
It could
They're
jeopardize
pumping 10,000 volts through those ladders.
Shut up. It could jeopardize our mission. So we don't want any alarms to be raised in this scene.
I'm used in Translate app. I live Indonesia, so there might be some spelling errors.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I know who you are. You can you can say whatever you want. I know who you are, dude. I know you're not whatever the hell name you're going by it right now. Every day you're going by a different name. Alright, we really need to be careful here, because we don't want any of these guards.
Alert!
Exactly what I was hoping would not happen.
Cute.
Alright, that should have been all of them. Oh, hello. No. I'm not pressing that one. So yeah, 13 is who we're playing as. He is known as Steve Rowland, and he also goes by another name. So he really, I don't think he even knows his own name at this point because of his amnesia. People call him by different names as the game progresses.
What do you mean you know who I am? I literally just joined 2 seconds ago, bro.
Got me. Colonel McCall's off the rock.
Anyway, so David Duchovny is voicing the main title character, 13, best known as Mulder on the X-Files. We also have Adam West from TV's Batman, 1960s Batman, voicing General Carrington. This game actually had a really good voice cast. And very reminiscent of classic games, as I said, like 007 GoldenEye on the N64. It's got that classic kind of style of shooter where the enemies were incredibly stupid and just kind of ran into gunfire half the time.
Man, if you think I'm some dude, I'm leaving.
Oh, that's up to you, buddy.
Not unsubscribing, just leaving the stream.
That's fine. You do you. I'm not going to you do whatever you have to do.
Why do you say I'm somebody?
Well, we've had a lot of problems with a certain person who changes their name constantly, and
you
always
want me
has.
To change my name to my gamer tag.
I mean, that's up to you. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to change your name. You can leave. You can't. You can leave or stay. I really don't care. I'm just here to stream a game. All right, I think we've gotten.
Well, I don't care is who this person, but I'm not him.
Fair enough. Now, question is, do we get rid of the guards over here? Nope. So they didn't hear the shots? Are you kidding me? How? Okay.
What the?
What? Who just said what the?
Oh!
Wait a minute.
Oh! Ah!
Hey, I changed my name to my gamer tag.
Alright, so we need to switch off the electrical current to that ladder in order to climb it.
Head for the roof. You should find a way in.
Before we do that, let's just check this place out, see if there's anything to pick up.
I remember playing this on the Oregon Xbox. This was popular when it came out.
Yeah, it was on the original Xbox and the PS2. It got a remaster for the PS4 and PS5. I think it was like last year. I got it during the Christmas sale. It was on sale for $20, so I figured, why not? Because I played the original on PS2, and I figured I'd give the remaster a go. And while it doesn't have the same nostalgic appeal as the classic game, it's still pretty good. It still kind of holds up.
The map shows a ventilation shaft in the cliff. Use your grappling hook to get down there.
The big thing to note is that they definitely improved all the graphics. It looks like it was technically rebuilt, if anything. Now, the cutscenes in the game are still the PS2 style graphics, so you'll notice that the cutscenes in the game are not as high quality as the actual gameplay, because it's using the old style animation. But the in-game visuals are all fully updated. So we've now made it inside. We've now made it inside the base. Now we just need to save.
I had a PS5, but
General
now
Carrington.
I have an Xbox Series X because I shoved my PS5 up Nova's behind.
Aha. Yeah, now I know exactly who you are, dumbass. You can leave now. You're such an ass.
It's too late now.
All right, Austin. You can go now.
Understand. Consider it done. And what about Carrie?
Poppy, but no. At the Gamers Grotto, you want me to get rid of this sheephead?
Go right ahead, Stu, please, by all means.
Clams up, take your cigar.
Austin and his multiple accounts.
I'm sorry, please don't. I won't do it again.
Yes, you will.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you'll do it again and again and again. That's the problem. You never learn your lesson.
Frick me.
You never learn your lesson. It's either on on my channel, it's on Stu's channel, or it's on Olaf's channel. You've done all three, and you're a complete idiot.
Dads.
All right. Switch to my handgun. Got more ammo for it. Now, thankfully, I can kill these guys in here. We don't have to do a stealth approach, which is a nice change compared to all the stealth we had to do.
I remember when this game came out, but I never actually played it.
It's not bad. It's actually really good. Got a stellar voice cast. So David Duchovny plays the lead, best known as Mulder on the X-Files. He plays 13. Adam West, we will see his character very shortly, as we are at the scene in the game where we're trying to rescue him. But Adam West's character is General Carrington. We are going to meet soon enough. And then finally, singer-songwriter Eve plays the black female agent, who's helping us along on our mission. I noticed that Eve, I don't even know if it's Eve or EVE. I don't know how her name, I don't know anything about that singer at all, but I just know that back in the day, in the early 2000s, I want to say, she was involved in a lot of games and a lot of voiceovers of various cartoons and stuff like that on TV, which was interesting. So she was in some of the James Bond games from back then, PS2 James Bond games, stuff like that. She's been in quite a lot of stuff, and so it's interesting. It's like for a while she was very much in the limelight in terms of video games and cartoons, and now not so much. I'm assuming she's retired now. Yeah, Novus brought up The Last of Us TV series earlier on. I just want to point out to anybody who has doubts about the series that I did watch the first episode and I was very impressed. Both actors did a stellar performance, and really, it is one of the best video game to TV adaptations I've seen in a very long time. So it is definitely worth checking out. I was worried about Bella Ramsey as Ellie because she's a very British actress. She's a very English actress. Best known for Game of Thrones, and I couldn't see her in the role. Initially, when she was cast, I was like, oh, But having watched the first episode, she definitely nails Ellie's personality. She does a very good American accent. She sounds like Ellie. And she's got Ellie's attitude, which is nice. She's very much sarcastic and kind of witty at the same time. So it's nice. And Pedro Pascal, best known for The Mandalorian, playing the title role as the Mandalorian, is the guy playing Joel.
I like the style of this game.
No, it's really nice. It's really nicely cel shaded and animated. It's not a terrible. It's not a terribly hard shooter. You might own the original. This is the remake that came out last year, or you might own this one. I don't know, but there is two versions of this game: the original and the remake. This is the remake, or remaster, I guess you could say. Now, the visuals in the cutscenes are the old PS2 graphics, and during gameplay we're looking at remastered, or rather remade, I would say at this point, remade visuals during gameplay. Why is he grunting so much climbing a ladder? Seems like an over-exaggerated amount of grunting. Mr. Duchovny, we're climbing a ladder, not mounting it, sir. We're not trying to grope the ladder or have coitus with it. We're just trying to climb it. Okay. I don't even care about this zappy stuff. Honestly, you barely lose any health going through it.
I agree, given that both hands are accounted for.
Yeah, he's climbing it up with his...
David Duchovny?
Yes, David Duchovny is playing 13. And Adam West is playing General Carrington, who we're going to meet in a second. The mission here requires us to break General Carrington out of prison, basically. He was arrested. So the story of 13 is you wash up on shore on a beach with no recollection of who you are. All that you found out is you killed the President of the United States. That's it. That's all you really know. You don't know your name. You don't know what former life you had. And as the game progresses, you slowly learn about your past. I'm not going to say too much other than that, because we will learn more and more about 13, who is the character we're playing as the game progresses.
General Disarray is a better name.
General Disarray. That's kind of funny. Yeah, so we should be getting up to Carrie. Trump? Is what Trump? Oh, the president that you killed? No, I mean that would be. I don't think anybody would care about that. I don't think all these government officials will be after me if it was that. Hello.
General Disarray is a South Park joke, FYI.
Okay. I'm not a big South Park guy. I do have the entire series on DVD, or at least most of it, because I'm pretty sure it still airs to this day. But I have a lot of the seasons on DVD, but I haven't watched any of them yet. I should probably get around to watching them at some point. I don't know why. I bought them all, but I never really... Really? Get back in here. Sure, I got a bowl with your name on it. Come on, come on. First come, first serve. Is there anything over here? Nope. Just a bunch of interesting gadgets. Alright. Somebody shat out an Oscar. No. That's just an unlockable. I never understood, you know, and this is going back to the classic GoldenEye style enemies where they will just scream alarm and then run directly into your gunfire. And there's something to be said for these classic shooters where they're just so over the top silly that they're just enjoyable. They don't really focus on the realism. They focus on the kind of...
Are these supposed to be Muslims?
No, they're saying alert. They're saying alert. I know it sounds like they're saying Allah, but they're actually not.
Oh, they're screaming alarm. I thought they were screaming Allah.
I know. That's what a lot of people say too. That's what they think that they're saying. They're saying alert, and I think they're doing it with a French accent because 13 is based on the French graphic novels of the same name, 13. And so they might be saying it with a slight French tinge in the accent.
Hey, you over there, bring me my cigars. There, on the table.
Hey, did you hear me, son?
Did you hear me, son?
Now we're gonna see another flashback here.
You've got nothing left to prove with suspense, son. I've got a Class A hero mission to offer you.
I must question this man.
Alright. So as I said earlier, everybody does a stellar job with the voice work, except for David Duchovny. It literally feels like he telephoned in his lines.
Why did they stick me in here?
Spads, I think it's called.
Oh yeah, it's definitely Adam West.
Oh yeah.
My God. I can't believe it. My best man alive.
Do you have Hunter Call of the Wild or any hunting game or fishing games?
I do. I do have
gonna
Hunting
be
Simulator 2 for the PS5, and it's actually pretty good.
Here's your HF transmitter.
Jones, can you read me?
Walks right through me.
What? What do you mean amnesia? My cigars. Look at this half-wit. Let's take care of him. Ready? Ready, son? Hey, errand boy, come here. I gotta take another leak.
I'm gonna kill him.
He just goes and hides in the corner.
Cover me.
Give me a sec.
Hunting Simulator 2 is fun. It's probably the most realistic hunting game because on Hunter Call of the Wild I shot a deer with an AR on acid. Amnesia. It's this condition where you can't remember stuff. Can you shoot him?
Yes, I can shoot him, but that gives me a game over. You're not supposed to shoot Carrington. So Carrington, General Carrington is somebody who you used to work for in your former life before you had amnesia. He is your key to finding out your past. So you don't want to kill him. Besides, why would you want to kill Adam West? What sick man are you that you would want to kill Batman? Alright.
just wanted to know if it was possible.
Oh yeah, no, it is. You get a game over screen.
An exit! This way!
PS2 style cutscenes, as I said.
Hey, is this goddamn ski lift ever gonna work? Yeah, once you find the damn fuse.
Those idiots still haven't found a way to fix this station.
Completely unnecessary cutscene. They could have just done all that in
So if you kill him,
in-game.
do you just continue on with the game, or do you fail the checkpoint or whatever it's called?
Well, let's try it. Well, it's actually not letting me do it in this scene. Normally, you would fail the mission because I've accidentally killed him before. I've beaten this entire game. I'm going to warn you right now. This game is damn long. There is 36 chapters in total. We're just on, I believe, chapter 4 or 5 right now.
It would be cool if you could kill him and continue on.
I mean, it wouldn't make sense to the story if I did that, Stu. As you progress through the game, you'll see that General Carrington has a lot to do with the story.
Get rid of these clowns. I'll brief Jones.
And he's necessary to keep alive. Fuck. Alright. Yeah, just go over to your guy, blah, 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 dead guy. Okay, we're gonna switch over to our auto. Because the rest of these guys we can just take out. There is no, again, this mission doesn't have any stealth required. I mean, it's easier if you just do it in stealth, of course, but I prefer to go in guns blazing. And you are standing right beside that barrel. Everybody. Now there are unlockables on every level. I have not found them all, but I've been trying. So I beat my first playthrough of this initially when I first got it was to just play through the entire game. Now, originally, when I had this game on PS2, I was terrible at it. I couldn't even get past the third level. I was so bad at it, or second level actually. I was so bad at it that I didn't even. I just kind of abandoned it. And that would have been way back in the early. I want to say 1999, 2000. And at that point, I was not familiar with stealth in games, and I wasn't that good at first-person shooters because I grew up with classic point-and-click adventure games. So the only reason I bought it was because I heard it was good, and because I was interested in the fact that Adam West and David Duchovny were in it. at the time. But having now played it on the PS5, this remaster, I can confirm that it is not a hard game. It's a fun game. It's enjoyable to play it again and again, at least for me anyway. I really enjoy it. I do think it's a fun game, and I don't find it hard anymore. But that was one of the things that I was first worried about before I bought it. I was thinking, should I grab it? I remember not having much fun with it back in the day. Am I going to have fun with it now? Or am I going to suck at it still? And luckily, I decided that I would grab it, and if I wasn't good at it, so be it. But it just so happens that A, I am good at it, and B, it's a really fun game. Especially when you consider that 13 was never really heavily marketed in the US. Now, when I say that, I'm not referring to the game. I'm referring to the original graphic novels from France, which is what this game is based off of. So, this game was realistically America's look into 13. Why? Okay, we already know that needs a fuse.
All clear. Jones is waiting for us down there. Let's get out of here. Did you hear that?
Yeah, this guy is coming for you. Get out of my way. I can't cover you if you're jumping in front of me. All this could have been avoided if you had not left your bat utility belt at home. Just saying. You could have used your shark repellent bat spray or something.
Plug in the fuse and start this POS. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah. We want to start up the is there anything in here? We want to start up the lift.
OMG, I just saw the craziest thing.
What's that, Stu? Jesus! Who's left? Is that everybody?
Doing a live Instagram about female reproductive issues with a guest, and they were taking callers to join live on video. This guy joined totally naked and pretty impressively endowed, and put on a show.
The night you disappeared, you were about to ID number 1. But naturally, none of that rings a bell now. Listen, there are 20 of them, son. 20 conspirators hiding behind numbers. Captain Steve Rowland was one of them, the notorious number 13. He killed the president, but his accomplices betrayed him and hired the mongoose to kill him. And today he actually is dead.
Well then, who am
I gotta be honest, I feel like David Duchovny, as I said before, acting aside, because his voice acting in this is black. But
I will buy this remaster if he does the Batusi.
I'll go first and create a diversion. Cover me.
So...
Gotta find a place to shoot the grappling hook.
Aside from David Duchovny's acting, I feel like his voice doesn't suit the character. That's my other big issue, is that the voice really doesn't suit. Really doesn't suit 13 at all.
RPG, 12 o'clock. Fall back!
Thank you, RP and RPG, and get out of here. Come on. Hey, you, stop walking. I got a bullet with your name on it. But you're walking. Now stop doing your Christopher Walken. Alright, come on. Where is the movie? Oh. Good. There should be two other guys. Let's quick reload here. This guy here is often impossible to kill, and he doesn't really... What is he doing? Blowing himself up?
Sniper rifle.
Oh, I'm pretty good at shooters.
Of course, it helps to know where they're coming from.
Well, I mean that too. I mean, it does mark them on the map, right? We need to make sure that Carrington doesn't get shot in this mission. Yeah, take your time reloading, that's fine.
Not half bad.
Given that you're not even helping, I think it's pretty good. Okay. Just saying.
Mr. Coast Clear.
You're not exactly helping.
We're gonna make it.
Wait, where's... I think he's dead.
Hey! Don't let me down, son!
You have to be this close to kill me? Alright.
Watch out! Another RPG, straight ahead!
What? What are you looking at? What RPG?
Look out! Behind you!
Oh, Adam West, I'm gonna freaking kill you. What are you doing right now? Where's the RPG? There is no
Hurry
RPG.
up! They spotted me! I can't hold out forever!
Get that bitch!
He made a mistake. This is an FPS, not an RPG.
The chopper won't stop. I need your help, General. Follow me.
Cover us. I'll take a look at the engine.
Oh, he's actually useful for something. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
We'll hide the chopper. Notify us as soon as you see the cabin.
I feel like there was supposed to be a cutscene here. I don't know. I feel like some of the cutscenes are missing. And that could be due to degradation. Maybe? I don't know. But I feel like there's a cutscene missing in that scene. Because it just kind of drops you off here. And I mean, granted, you kind of already... It's kind of already acknowledged that you were dropped off at this location. So it's not too bad, but I do feel like there are cutscenes missing.
According to the map, the cabin should be right under my feet.
I might be wrong, but...
Well, try to shovel and dig.
Yeah, see, they're saying alert with a French accent, which is stupid because they're American voice actors. Alert! How did you climb up this? Out of curiosity, because I can't even climb up.
Bar. It's a trap.
What is my ammo at? Let's just fill her up. Don't think there's any guns over there. Now I'm curious what time zone this is set in, because I was always under the impression that this was set in modern times, but the music feels very 60s to me.
What's the target look like? You don't even have a picture.
Freaks out when she sees you. Just grab her.
Is that the Joker?
Find the girl before he does!
Oh, now you move out of the way. After I just wasted a freaking arrow. Or a bolt, I should say.
Give me a break. That looks like shit.
And you can do better?
This hiker's not acting so tough anymore, is he?
Hiker. Ah, hiker. Fair enough.
That time it definitely sounded like alert.
Yeah, no, it's always been alert. It's just some of them speak with like a French tinge, which makes it sound like alert. Like Peter Sellers style.
We dropped you a little further than we claimed.
We must take care of the big panther.
On the other side of the river.
It is very, very important. Alright,
You missed the rabbit.
I missed the rabbit? I'm not trying to hunt. I'm trying to go after the bad guys, bro. I'm not trying to go after the rabbit. I'm not Elmer Fudd. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Alright, let's get across this shit.
Maybe that was the rabbit from Monty Python.
Exactly. It's the carnivorous bunny. I don't even understand why they do that. So they're screaming alert, but then just running up to me and essentially jumping into the line of fire. It's like they're kamikaze.
Hey, yo! Where are you guys? Guys!
They're not terribly smart, I'm going to say. Also, there is a lot of humor in this, which I find very odd, because it's supposed to be a serious game. But yet, a lot of... If you listen in on the conversations of a lot of the NPCs, they say a bunch of stupid shit.
Where are you guys? Right here, dumbass.
Right? Yeah. Rolls out of the tree.
Welcome to Kansas, Dorothy.
Oh, thank you, Toby. Die now, bitch. Oh, get away from me, that shotgun. Oh, kind of got stuck in the tree there. But all in all, I really do appreciate the fact that they still, for the remake, technically it's a remake, they went in and redid all the graphics from the ground up. Made it all HD, I'd say, not even HD, I'd say 4K quality.
Are you supposed to be like Wolverine or Deadpool? You take an awful lot of bullets.
I have, I don't know if you're paying attention, bottom left. The top bar is my armor. As soon as my armor is depleted, then I start taking injury. Most of the time, I am killing them before they really take down a lot of my armor. And also using cover whenever possible.
They should have went for the head.
Yeah, so you can't even hunt the animals. I don't think you can do that in this. Because I just shot at that moose and it didn't do jack shit. It just made him run. Oh, looks like we got another cutscene. Or not. This doesn't even look like the area I was just oh, okay. So there's the cabin that we just saw. So we climbed. Very odd. Very odd. It feels like some cutscenes might be missing.
Get Jim out through the back of the cabin. We'll land the chopper nearby.
Yeah, there's no context. There's no context. Now, I know, because I played the game before, but I know what's going on here. We're supposed to go after Kim, who's one of the numbers. So I'm number 13, she's number 17. But there is no context. Aside from Adam West saying what he just said there is no context. So that tells me that there is cutscenes that were removed from this. For whatever reason. I'm gonna have to look at the original playthrough of this game on the PS2. I might have to pull up an original playthrough to make sure. But it feels like cutscenes have been removed. And I don't know why. It's very odd. Oh, I do know there's a secret in here. Yeah, Kim Rowland. So Kim Rowland is like... So your character's name is Steve Rowland, but that's not his real name.
The cutscene sucked.
No. Well, that wouldn't make any sense anyway. Even if the cutscenes suck, you wouldn't remove them from a game, especially when you're remaking it.
Don't move.
My God, you're alive.
Kim. The girl in the photo.
Oh, that's why they've incorporated it into the. Okay, all right. No,
The surgeon did
they
an
will explain here.
outstanding job.
I forgot about this. Yeah, no, they
It's coming
explain
too.
here why
Increase the dose of the fentanyl.
we're going after
Maybe
Kim.
Hugh Jass hacked your copy and deleted the cutscenes.
He doesn't even go by that name anymore. That's such an old name.
How do you feel, son?
He's got like multiple new names.
This is the widow of Steve Rowland.
As soon as I saw him make fun of Novus, that's when I knew that it was him.
Steve was number 13. I was 17. The leaders of the conspiracy had my husband killed by the mongoose. But Steve managed to drag
He'll always be Hugh Jass to me.
One day, I'll know the faces of those who betrayed him.
I want them all to burn. You hear me? Even number one. And I want to find the bastard who put the hit on my friend Sheridan. And why?
When they see Steve's ghost, they'll slip up.
They might also figure out you betrayed them, Kim.
So basically, this cutscene, this flashback is basically saying that General Carrington had your face altered to look like her husband, who was killed by the mongoose. So the whole point of me as 13 being recreated as her dead husband is to bring fear into the mongoose and make him believe that her husband is still alive. For whatever reason, I don't quite understand that aspect of the game, but Steve Rowland is her husband, and one of my alternate identities is 13.
Are you sure it's a mongoose and not just a squirrel?
Mongoose is a code name, silly. I'm not actually going after a real mongoose. That would be a bit strange.
I keep a weapon hidden in here, just in case.
Jesus, not just any weapon. You have a freaking...
Hey, can you hear me? Listen, I've identified 3 members of the conspiracy. They're headed for the Spads camp to attend a secret meeting. You have to be there too. My part of the mission is finished. Now it's your turn. What the...
What?
Cover me!
Oh, the fact that you have like shit ton of armor in here? Well, that works. Alert! There is a man inside the building. We must get rid of him very much.
Agree, but tell her you need some R&R first. Shot you in the ass like 5 times and it barely dented your armor.
I don't have armor.
I'll get her out.
I don't have armor anymore, Stu. If you're paying attention, my bottom left bar, the yellow is gone. I just have standard health,
Let's evac now.
which I'm gonna heal actually.
Break out the RPG! Take out the cabin!
Did they just provide me with an exit? These guys aren't terribly smart, are they? Great time to freaking reload.
guess they blew up that guy's wife.
I'm curious about one thing. I want to take a look at something. So there's idle animations for each gun. I kind of want to see what the idle animation is for this gun. So if you just let him stand still for a moment, he does something with the gun. I know that one of the guns, he pulls out the clip and then throws it into the air, turns the gun upside down, and catches the clip in the gun, which is kind of cool. Oh, really? That's it? Okay. No, this one's the best. I love the idle animation on this one. This is the one where he tosses the clip into the air. It's kind of funny. When I first saw it the first time, I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's pretty unique. Yeah, see? Just tosses the clip into the air and flips the gun upside down and catches the clip.
It's badass.
Yeah, no, it is. I'm going to use this one again. M60.
I fired an M16.
I have something else in mind.
When night takes over, I saw the doctor, the voices stopped. It's just information.
Orderly requested in Ward C.
Now that I'm cured, Doctor, may I reintegrate my unit? Pinhead, McCall is a pinhead.
Yes, sir, Colonel!
Why do I play garbage like the silver case instead of this?
I don't know, Sue. I don't know. You should. I really want you to do Stage 9. Like, anytime you want it, you let me know. Whenever you want to stream Stage 9, I'll be in there with you to guide you through it.
So, my friend.
Like, even if you wanted to do it tonight, I'm down. You just let me know. I'm not going to be playing this too much longer.
Shut up!
Oh, we're already at 2 hours in. I might edit here, actually.
Clean Rock is blessed with an excellent neurology center.
I can't tonight, unfortunately.
No worries.
Patience, he only just came to.
Number 1 wants the names of his accomplices. That number 17 imposter may not be the only one who's infiltrated the group. Examine his chest as well.
Is that Lex Luthor?
No, that's the mongoose. That's literally the guy
starting
who's...
to doubt this man's identity.
He's the one who's trying to kill 13.
Right away.
He's making sure that you're 13 before he
Hose him down and
executes
bring
you.
him to me.
So this is supposed to be an insane asylum, and they just shoved you in here so they can like basically torture you.
How did you get captured? The silver case is better than this, let's be real.
Nah, it's not. How did I get captured? The avalanche. Remember, I was buried under an avalanche?
This is a flashback?
No.
I'm confused.
No. Did you miss the cutscene, or were you talking through it? There was an avalanche, and it caused me to be buried under it, and then the bad guys found me, and they put me in the insane asylum. There's like a whole cutscene that just played like less than 5 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize the avalanche got you. I thought it was just loading.
No, there was a whole cutscene where you're buried in the avalanche, and the enemies find you and pull you out of it. And then Mongoose is there, and he says he wants to take you. He says bring him with me, and then you wake up in the insane asylum.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, I
Under
think
the water.
I think yes. Yeah, you were buried in the
I
ice.
thought
Yeah.
it was a flashback.
No, it was a cutscene. The flashbacks are in black and white. All right, so we are going to end here because we've been at 2 hours in. Now, just as an FYI, they have the local and online multiplayer as part of this remaster, and our dossier, which includes all of the stuff we've unlocked thus far, based on those little trophies that we've been picking up. So we got character models that we can, spin around. This is something that was never in the original game. So we've got all these cool character models that we can take a look at. And we have character models for the guns as well. Well, gun models, I guess you could say. So I haven't unlocked all of them yet, but because I haven't found all the unlockables per each level. Now, as you finish a level, so if we go to campaign and we go to mission select. Now, any level that you see that has the yellow yellow checkpoint beside it, that means that I found all the unlockables in that level. So as you can see, I haven't really found that many. And the game... Whoop, didn't mean to do that. And the game is really, as I said, really long. So this will likely be in multiple parts. Now, some sad note. Shenmue, I won't be continuing. And the reason for that is something happened to my save. Where my PS5 is not actually detecting my saves. And... I do not want to go through the hassle of streaming that game from the beginning again. I've essentially lost my saves. And I don't know why. I don't know how it happened. It feels like it got corrupt or something. But Shenmue is done, unfortunately.
That sucks, hyphen. It happened to me with Uncharted.
Yeah. Now, we didn't have much left of Shenmue. We didn't have much left of Shenmue anyway. We were like literally at the scene where we fought Chai, that bald-headed freaky guy.
No saves on the cloud. Sad face.
No, I don't have any saves on the cloud, unfortunately. I've already tried. I've already tried everything. Unfortunately, that's it. That's the way it's going to have to be. So I think we'll delve into Shenmue 2 at some point soon, and then Shenmue 3. Hopefully Shenmue 2 will work, and I'm not going to experience the same kind of issues. But as I said, the only thing that we had left for Shenmue 2, or Shenmue 1, sorry, was our fight with Chai, and then going on the boat to Hong Kong. So we didn't really have that much remaining of the game. We had already saved Nozomi from the Mad Angels and all that kind of stuff. So we really didn't have much left to the game. We had maybe half an hour's worth at max. So thankfully there isn't too much that we missed. As I said, it's just the ending fight with Chai, and then the boat to Hong Kong, which ends the game. And then Part 2 continues on where you arrive in Hong Kong, and goes from there. Now, I've never ever beaten Shenmue 2. It is notoriously hard, so I don't know if I'm going to actually play it or just skip ahead to Shenmue 3. I haven't really decided, but I am not good at Shenmue 2. I'm not going to lie. I've never beaten it. It gets notoriously hard very quickly, and I was never able to complete it. Anyway, this was 13. This is a remaster. Shenmue, yes. This is a 13. This is a remaster of the PS2 game and the original Xbox game, remastered on the PlayStation 5. You can also find it for the PS4 as well. They redid all of the visuals, so in-game graphics are all given that 4K polish. Redone by the looks of it too. All the character models are redone as well. Just as a heads up, so if you were to look at a side-by-side comparison between the PS2 version and the PS5 version, all of the character models were redrawn, so they actually look a hell of a lot better. But yeah, so that was 13. Pretty good game. I actually really enjoy it. I know a lot of people gave it a lot of hatred. And I don't know why, to be honest. I really enjoyed it. I've beaten it several times already. And I really enjoy it. It's a really good, faithful remaster of a classic first-person shooter that we all grew up with. Some of us played, some of us didn't. It's based off of a French graphic novel called 13. Starred David Duchovny as the lead role as 13 in the game.
I didn't like
Adam.
it then and I don't like it now, but different strokes and all that.
Yeah. I mean, that's understandable. Some people didn't like it, and I completely understand that.
Games are awesome.
Well, let's be fair.
20,000 Leagues Under
Oh
the Sea.
yeah, no, that was fantastic. I greatly enjoyed wasting my time voice acting for that one. Yeah, that was great. What did you beat it in, like half an hour? It didn't even feel like a long stream. It felt like you had beaten it so fast, and then you're just like, well, what can I do to waste more time on it so that I have at least an hour-long stream? But anyway, yeah, so that was 13. We will continue on with this at some point. I will tell you that in the next couple of weeks, first week of February, so we're going to be streaming this, me and Slime Boy, we're going to be streaming this on February 7th, but we're going to be doing Hogwarts Legacy. Now, I know there's a lot of hatred for that game. A lot of people are saying online that, and this is the stupidest thing I've heard, that if you buy this game, it confirms that you are a transphobic and homophobic person. And the reason people are saying that is because of J.K. Rowling and her stupid tweets in the past. Now, I am not going to let that bother me. Because if I want to play a good game, I don't give a shit about what the creators of said game have said. I just want to play the game. I don't care at that point. And this is a game I've been waiting for a while, because I've always liked the previous Harry Potter games that were on PS2 and everything, and this one looks really good. And from all the gameplay I've seen, I'm very excited for it. So I'll be streaming that February 7th. I don't know what time exactly, but we will be doing that. Over the next couple of days, probably going to go into some other games. Probably going to go into some indie games. I got some FMV games still that I haven't played yet. That some really silly ones, made by a YouTuber, or a Canadian YouTuber no less. So we're going to be going into those at some point. We also are going to be going into God of War Ragnarok, the sequel to God of War, 2018's God of War. So we're going to be going into that soon, as well as Sonic Frontiers. And yeah, I think that's it. And so we got quite a few games on the horizon. So thank you very much to Novus, Always Asleep, and Stu's Game Reviews for tuning in today. Glad to have you guys here. So I'll see you soon at the Gamers Grotto. And remember, if you missed any of the previous live streams, simply go over to my playlist section, and you can find all the live streams in that section. You'll also find the joint collaboration section where I've worked with Stu and Olaf. You can find their videos in there. Check those out if you missed any of those videos that I've been a part of. And please, if you're not already subscribed to them, consider subscribing to them as well. They have great content, great older games on Stu's channel, and more modern games on Olaf's channel. So Olaf plays more games like I play. Stu plays more classic games that we kind of grew up with as kids. So check both those guys out. A lot of fun there. Also, check out my podcast, the podcast section, Pirates of the Geek Vortex, where we talk about everything related to video games, comics, movies, television shows, and board games. You can check that out in the playlist section as well. And check those podcasts out every Friday at 10:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on Olaf's channel. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. I hope you guys had fun. It's been about 2 hours now, so we're going to hop on out of this, and we'll see you all soon at the Gamers Grotto. Take care once again, have a wonderful night, and we'll see you soon.